In this video tutorial, we're just going to show you how to set up a generic standard inventory item. Go to Inventory and select Inventory. We have several set up already, but we're just going to go ahead and set up one for general purposes. So we're going to create an item. You'll see that you can enter an item name. We'll put cheese. Let's put corn chips. Item order has to do with a free app that's out on Google Play Store that people can sit in their seats or in their car and order food. And it has to do with the way that the food will be displayed on that app. So we're not going to get into that right now. And of course, you have barcode. If you have a barcode scanner connected to the device you're setting up your inventory, you can just scan it and input it from there. And then give the description of that item. And then a department. Now we've set up some departments. We just showed you in an earlier video, but if you did not do one, it would not allow you to set up an inventory item without a department. So you can just hit your plus new department key here and it will jump to the department, let you set up that and come right back into it. But we have some departments, so we're just going to say sides for right now. And same with vendor, but we have a vendor in there, so we're going to go ahead and set that up. You can set an image up just for that inventory item. So let's see what we have. Something in here. Let's just set up a generic item right here. And is it a taxable item or not? You must hit update for this index tab that we're working on. And once we do that, it'll say inventory added successfully. Then you would go to your next tab and add your costs and quantities. We're going to put the price at $4 and our cost is $1. Now there's several things that'll happen here. It'll give you your gross margin, but we could go in there and say we only want to make a 200% gross margin and it'll change your retail price for you. You can put a sales price in there and a price 3. Price 3 is for preferred customers. And then your physical quantity on hand that you have at that time. And then we must hit update at that tab also. Once we go to other details, we have, is that inventory item tracked or is it just a one-time item we have on the floor? What is your reorder level? Meaning when it gets down to this many in the store, I want to reorder. So we're going to say when it gets down to 10, we want to reorder. And what order point, where do we want to order it up to? So if we want to always keep 60, at the order point, then we would change that to 60. And of course, then you enter your beginning sales date and your ending sales date. Is it an alcohol item or tobacco because that's associated at different dates. This one is not, so we'll hit update. We're not going to get into combos, modifiers, and zones right now. This is just a simple inventory add. So if we go back to inventory and we want to find corn chips, there it is, or we can just type in a search and it'll find it. So we see the information we put in. We can edit it. We can delete that item, or we can copy that item. And the copy feature is simply for, let's say you have sandals in a beach store, and it's the same item, but the barcode is different, and it's different sizes. So you can just add those quickly with ease, so you don't have to re-enter everything to yourself. And then up here, I want to show you on columns. People have always asked us, well, there's too much information on that screen when we just want to look at inventory or whatever we want to do. So you basically can build it the way you want it to look. We're not going to look at the order number, and we're not going to look at, last updated. So now you see the screen is shortened up, and we only have the information we want important to us. And we can go back and add them anytime we want. So that's the way you set up a generic quick inventory item. You also have tools up here. Tools will let you sync devices, meaning if we don't have that auto sync on that we talked about when we set up device keys, then when we're done changing or editing or adding inventory, we can hit sync devices and we'll go out and send all those changes directly to all the devices that are out there. Or you can export the inventory in CSV, which goes into Excel or many other spreadsheets. You can do massive changes in there and just import it back in. All those features are built into PassPort POS.